Open-D5H. Keith.
What's up? I don't know what happened.
At Open-D5H. Do you not got the lady today?
What lady? What are you talking about? No. I don't know what you're talking about.
At anything_dirt. Why did you break it? At Open-D5H. NBM, I hear it. At anything_dirt. I bet it was secretly cool guy.
It might have been.
At Open-D5H. How you been, bro, froyo?
Oh, good, man. How you been? My little Noah friend. Oh, Noah.
At anything_dirt. You made me lose my #1 spot.
I did not mean to. I didn't do nothing, honestly. I think Noah Burns did it. Honestly.
At Open-D5H. Have you been making uno muchos?
No. No.
At anything_dirt. I am very upset with losing my spit. I was at like 400 XP.
Was you really? My bad. I really don't know what happened. Oh, no, you're cracking me up, buddy.
At anything_dirt. Dude, I should just build a late model.
Well, if you can afford it, go for it. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm hoping to live off your money, Noah, when you get out of school.
At anything_dirt. I am already finically irresponsible. I might as well keep it going.
I don't know, buddy. That's big money.
At anything_dirt. I cannot afford it, but I will figure it out later.
You can try. Why not? The worst that could happen is you go bankrupt. No big deal.
At anything_dirt. That's how I do most things. I will buy it and figure it out later.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes.
At Andrew_12B Cummins. I'm back. At anything_dirt. The IRS might hate me, but screw it, we ball. At Andrew_12B Cummins. Hey Dirt, hey Keith. At anything_dirt. Hi Andrew, what do you got for lunch?
That's what I want to know. What are you having for lunch, Andrew? I might come over and get some. We had some kind of chicken salad that's made out of Memphis, Tennessee. I gotta find out what he told me the name brand of it, but I can't remember. But apparently it's very, very popular out of Memphis, Tennessee. Noah's teacher must have caught him on his phone. He said, you got the lady today? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's talking about Rosie, our speech
At
chat.
Andrew_12B Cummins. Barbecue sandwich with homemade potato salad.
There you go. That sounds pretty good. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
At anything_dirt. Guys, I lit a candle. At anything_dirt. They gave me fire smile with horns.
Why would you want to light a candle? What's that about?
At Andrew_12B Cummins. Lol.
Is it one of them scenic candles? Dirt?
At anything_dirt. Cause the house gotta smell good for the caseworker. At Andrew_12B Cummins. How is the trucking going so far, Keith?
Good, man, good.
At anything_dirt. I think so.
That's good. Well, I would hope so if that's what you're after. Is it to smell good? Yeah,
at
everything.
Andrew_12B Cummins. Good to hear, Keith.
Oh yeah, everything's going good, man. We're let me see what mile marker we're at. About 15 minutes out of Lexington, Kentucky. And the time is 12:43, so it's 1.
At anything_dirt.
Yeah.
IDK, it must smell.
By 3:15. So I'm really going to have to hustle. Kentucky River. That is a pretty river.
At anything_dirt. Bippity bobbity boo.
I guess we're having a little service issue right here. Is that what you're saying? In between the streams, which I have no idea what happened there. Actually, Streamlabs was calling for an update on my phone. So I don't know if that was...
At anything_dirt. Beware by the rocks. At Andrew_12B Cummins. Lol dirt. At Merstrucker Keith. What is Noah doing on here, LOL?
I don't know. He jumps on there from time to time. He cracks me up, man. That kid is something else now. He said, "You don't got the lady?" I was like, I don't know what you're saying, Noah. Oh, never mind. I hear her now. He's talking about Rosie. I'm like, oh my gosh. What is wrong with this kid? Oh my gosh. At first I was like, what's he talking about? He knows the wife's name. I have no idea.
At anything_dirt. I am gonna toss Chris into the Kentucky. At Andrew_12B Cummins. How are you doing, Mrs. Trucker Keith? I hope you had a great Mother's Day.
You're gonna talk Chris into the Kentucky River? He would probably like that. He would probably like to go for a swim right about now. It's probably down to 80s down there in Georgia. Right now, I would imagine. So this phone.
At anything_dirt. Yeah, I wanna know if he can swim. At Radionet. Hey, hope you're having a great run today.
Oh,
Greetings from Cincinnati.
We sure are. Yeah, we're a little
At
south
Miss
of you here.
Thank you, Andrew. I am doing well and had a wonderful Mother's Day. Hope you're doing well. At used to good. Hello, Keith.
What up there, used to good? How we doing, buddy? Down there in Alabama. We're a little bit, about 90 miles south of you there in Cincinnati. Down here in Lexington, Kentucky. Almost. We're almost to Versailles, I should say. But some people don't know where
At
that
Andrew
is.
underscore 12B Cummins. You're welcome, Mrs. Trucker Keith, and good to hear. At used to.
A good Mother's Day weekend down there.
At anything underscore dirt. Oh no, it's the Auburn fan. At Andrew underscore 12B Cummins. I'm doing good, just eating on my lunch break, and that's cool, Keith.
Heck
At
yeah.
used to good. Yes.
That's good to hear. Good to hear, buddy. Still living the old retirement life, living it up down there.
At anything underscore dirt. I am just kidding, Auburn is underrated. At anonymous code 1635. PLZ take left here, pleading face. At Andrew underscore 12B Cummins. I'm a Alabama fan.
I don't want to turn left. I want to keep going straight. I'm trying to get home. Alabama. No, we don't take a left until
At
we turn
anything
in our
underscore
driveway.
dirt. But you're special, Andrew, so you don't count.
Oh, used to could. Do you do any fishing or anything down there?
At used to good. No.
No. I don't make time to do it. I need to. The boy is all into fishing right now.
At anonymous code 1635. What's stopping you to drive on that left lane? Are trucks not allowed to drive on left lane? At anything underscore dirt. Keith, you forget Alabama people only do one thing.
What's that? Our exit is
At
in 2
anything
miles.
underscore dirt. It involves their cousins.
Oh boy. Don't say it, Dirt. Don't say it. No, our exit is in 2 miles, so there's no sense of jumping around this traffic here. We'll just ride it out. The expressway ends in 1 mile, so.
At Andrew underscore 12B Cummins. Thank you for saying that, dirt. That's cool, Keith. I like fishing too. We have a big pond where I live.
Yeah.
At anything underscore dirt. I won't.
Better calm down, Dirt. Make old Mr. Trucker Keith get you here in a minute.
At anonymous code 1635. Got it, thumbs up. At anything underscore
yep.
dirt. No problem, Andrew, rolling on the floor laughing. At Andrew underscore 12B Cummins. Nope, it don't, dirt. At anything underscore dirt. I also like fishing.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little fishing. You never know until you ask. It's like that one kid, he's like, hey, Mr. Trucker dude, why ain't you passing them? I'm like, because I got to get off the next exit. Go around them. I'm like, I can't. Just go in the left lane and go around them. I'm like, yeah, you don't understand. This is real life, buddy.
At anything underscore dirt. Oh, no. At Andrew underscore 12B Cummins. I caught some catfish Saturday and some bluegill.
There you go. He's mainly catching bass in that pond. I know there's a ton of catfish. Not unless the Amish snuck in there and got them. I highly doubt that.
At anything_dirt. Did you use the blue Gigi to catch the kitties? At anything_dirt. Gotta had a paddle fin in that sucker.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what they're fishing with. I have no idea. I gotta go out and see what they're doing. But I know there are a ton of catfish in that pond. The uncle used to ride the side-by-side up there to that pond and throw them hands of fish food every day. And he done that for years, so I know they're in there. I just don't know what them boys are fishing with.
At anything_dirt. Tell the boy to take chunks of chicken breast with Kool-Aid and drop her down to the bottom. At Andrew_12B Cummins. I meant there is a ton of bass, but we did catch some catfish and put in our pond.
Okay, yeah. I think he had a company come out and stock this pond. A few years ago, it got real hot in both ponds.
At Anonymous Code 1635. Is this basically American Truck Simulator IRL?
it's IRL. Yeah, this is the real deal. Like, hold on. Yes, this is the real deal. No simulator here.
At Anonymous Code 1635. Is it true, truck drivers get paid handsomely?
I mean, it depends on what you call handsomely. You could make $80,000 to $100,000 driving a truck if you want it. Depends on what you want to do.
At anything_dirt. Depends on what you haul.
Yeah, it does. How long you want to be gone? I actually took a pay cut to do this job.
At dstockwell-514. This is live, not Memorex.
This is IRL in real life. There's no dummy behind the wheel. Wait a minute. Yes, there is. I am the dummy, yes. This is your dummy, live and in charge of driving this said truck up and down the highway.
At Anonymous Code 1635. Have you ever had near-death experience while doing your job?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've had plenty of close calls. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel and look back at the shorts. You'll see quite a few. And I've not been doing live streams very long. What, a couple months? Well, off and on a year, but like full time, a couple months. But here's where the plane is going to touch down my truck. joking. Well, who knows, honestly. They can
At
easily
Anonymous Code
turn around and do that.
1635. I sub thumbs up.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Now just go back and look through my YouTube shorts, and there's been a few close calls on camera. The latest one was probably the person passing another semi coming at me head on. That was probably the closest call on video lately. Chili bug. That's what that license plate says on that red Beetle. California license plate.
At Anonymous Code 1635. Do all truck drivers have a code language?
A code language? I mean, pretty much. There's a few code words, you know, that truck drivers do use out here. I've yet to put the CB in this truck. I don't know if I will, to be honest. I do need to. Just in case there are accidents, I can find out what's going on.
At Anonymous Code 1635. From her dashboard pop all cars looking like Hot Wheels loudly crying.
Yeah, they're down there a little ways. Yeah, cars they look a little smaller, you know, from up here in the trucks. That's why it's important, you know, when you're around these semis, you don't waste no time getting around them, because, you know, you're down there. Like, I got a car right beside me, I barely see it. A little red one right there. I can barely see that car beside me right now. And these trucks here are more aerodynamic, so the windshield, the windows are lower than a lot of semis out here, the old school semis. So it's just important when you're around semis to get around.
At Anonymous Code
Don't mess around.
1635. Why do Americans have everything so big, like from refrigerators and big subs loudly crying?
That's because they here in America you want everything big, everything. Well, not everything. You know what I mean. I don't know. I mean, that's just, it's either go big or go home. That's how it is. It's not always the right mentality to have in life, but that's how it is over here in the United States. Go big or go home.
At Andrew_12B Cummins. What's up, D Stockwell? How are you doing? At anything_dirt. Yeah, I had to move my Jeep that I was driving around in a field the other day.
Yeah, even like, you know, the cars and stuff. Like overseas, they don't drive big cars stretched out. Big four-door cars.
At Andrew_12B Cummins. What kind of Jeep do you drive, dirt? At Anonymous Code 1635. As an American, are you carrying a firearm and pet bald eagle? At anything_dirt. Because we are fat, that's why everything is so big.
Yes, I am packing. I do pack.
At Crispic-E1X. Trump say he will lower federal gas taxes, hope it help everyone budget.
Yeah, I
At
know.
anything_dirt. Yes, I carry AM and P2. Both chambered in 9mm. At anything underscore dirt. It's a 2017 Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah, that's the thing about over here in the United States.
At Andrew
you never
underscore
know
12
who's
B
packing.
Cummins. Nice dirt.
You never know who's packing over here.
At Crispic-E1X. Can I have a date with Keith?
Can you have a date
Anything
with
underscore
what?
dirt. I was driving it in low gear with it in sport mode. We had that thing sliding like a late model on a dirt track.
I miss your comment, Chris. I don't know what you said. Can you have a date with something?
At Crispic-E1X. Can I have a date with Keith wife when Bengals come to Atlanta? At Andrew underscore 12 B Cummins. That's cool dirt.
I highly doubt that, Chris. Besides that, she's a cheerleader for the Flemingsburg Steelers, not the Bengals. I thought you knew that.
At Crispic-E1X. She got traded I saw on EPSO. At Crispic-E1X. ESPN.
Oh, gosh.
At Anonymous Code 1635. Usually how many hours you would drive per day? At anything underscore dirt. Yeah, my friend was watching and was like, it looks like you're just driving in circles. So I said get in and I made him almost piss his pants.
This drive here is 7 hours. 3.5 hours down, 3.5 hours back. This is a short day for truck drivers. Usually it's 11 hours of driving a day. Working about 14 hours a day. That's usually a work day of a truck driver over here. 11 hours driving, 12 hours working, 14 hours of working.
At Andrew underscore 12 B Cummins. My IROC that I was talking to you about dirt has a 632 big block Chevy with twin 88mm turbos. At Anonymous Code 1635. Do you get road rage?
No.
At Andrew underscore 12 B Cummins. And makes 2,500 horsepower.
No, I don't sweat it too much.
At
It is what it
Crispic-E1X.
is.
How much home time you get?
Oh, I'm home every day. I'm home from 3 p.m. till I don't leave home until 5:30 the next morning. Home on the weekends. When I
At
tell you, I got it made.
Crispic-E1X. Good job, Keith.
Oh yeah. I wasn't lying when I told you I had it made. I have a very gravy job.
At Anonymous Code 1635. As a truck drivers, do you watch motorsports? Like F1 racing car or MotoGP bike racing?
Not much, no. If I do any watching, it'll be like dirt track racing. Late models, modifieds, bombers, sprint cars, stuff like that. But I'm usually doing other things when I get home, you know.
code 1635. Rally racing.
It's sort of like that. Not really like rally racing though. It's trying to think. I know everything's different over there.
At Crispic-E1X. I bet your wife is happy with us. We help keep Keith alert, driving and safe.
Buddy, I've been doing this so long, I can almost do this with my eyes closed. I'm joking. I'm not that good. I mean, I have been doing this a very long time.
At dstockwell-514. Roundly round racing.
Yeah, it's all round track. Like he said, round track racing.
At Crispic-E1X. Don't close your eyes, only close your eyes when you are on roller coasters.
I like roller coasters. I can't close my eyes. It's too much fun. I haven't, for years, I haven't been around roller coasters for a long time.
At anonymous code 1635. We are finally on left lane scissor.
Do you all drive on the left side of the road over there? Because here we drive on the right side of the road. I don't know. Did I ask you what country you're from? I don't think I did.
At Crispic-E1X. I am from Tokyo, Japan. At anonymous code 1635. I am from Scotland, flag Scotland.
Okay, Scotland. Okay. I couldn't remember if I asked you or not.
At Crispic-E1X. Oh, that person, not me.
What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
At Crispic-E1X. Let take a vote. Keith and his daughter, son and wife. Do you like Skyline Chill with too much cheese or less? I like less cheese.
I like a lot of cheese. The more cheese, the better. A lot of people are not going to understand what you're even talking about with Skyline Chili. Skyline Chili is a place that makes hot dog conies. Spaghetti noodles with chili and cheese on it.
At anonymous code 1635. I have no idea. Woman shrugging, light skin tone too.
Yeah, a lot of people will not know what you're talking about. It's an old square body Mustang.
At dstockwell-514. Skyline has multiple ways. At anonymous code 1635. As a truck driver, what do you think about Fast and Furious? At
I like it.
514.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Three-way, four-way.
5-way. Yeah, they do. I forget about that. They put beans.
At Crispic-E1X. Check your
Onions.
email later, Keith, and I say thank you to God. I am happy I found your stream.
All right, I will. I sure will, Chris. It'll be a little bit later on. I got a pretty busy evening here. When I get home, I gotta jump in my car, drive to Maysville, pick up the boy, come back, go over and mow the church yard real quick, get home, take a shower, jump
At
in.
Crispic-E1X. Remember Top Gun 40 anniversary.
Yeah, I want to see that. Then we have a banquet dinner tonight for the boy. I think that's at 6 p.m., something like that. So I'll probably be home about 8:30.
At Crispic-E1X. Start Wednesday. At Andrew_12B Cummins. I like a lot of cheese on my chili too.
Me
At
too.
Crispic-E1X. Gosh, you busy man, not enough time in WPRLD.
I'm telling you,
At
man. I stay busy.
Crispic-E1X. World.
I do stay busy. Between all the yards I mow, probably takes me about, oh gosh, probably about 5 or 6 hours. Plus,
At Andrew_12B Cummins. Dirt, are you okay? Just wondering because you're not talking as much. At Merstrucker Keith. They call me Maysember now because it's so busy, lol, with kids' end of school, banquets, etc.
that's what it seems like. Yeah, when I
At
tell you I
Merstrucker
stay
Keith.
busy, I ain't
I
lying.
grounded dirt.
Why? Oh gosh. For what?
At Crispic-E1X. I wish I was a husband to understand change baby diapers and getting up during the night feed baby bottle. But
Oh.
my wife would get so mad at me I would hold my son or daughter, don't let go. At
Yeah.
Andrew_12B Cummins. Oh lol.
I told you the wife will get
At
him.
Andrew_12B Cummins. Haha.
Oh gosh. There's a lot of keywords blocked, so I can't imagine 116. I don't know. He has a special guest
At
coming to his house.
Crispic-E1X. Mrs. Trucker Keith, I saw on ESPN you got traded from Pittsburgh Steelers cheerleader to CEO
What does he want? Liberal juice? Hold on. What do you want, liberal juice? Get, haters will always hate, no matter how much hate can be hated. Yeah, you should. That's what he should do. Good. Good. So you're going to go play in the Smoky Mountains next weekend. And send me pictures of you having a good time playing in the Really? Wow. That's wild. Wow. That's wild. Yeah. Yeah. My load's done. Good. I'll be there a little bit after 2, and I got to roll though. So you make sure you have my stuff in order, sonny boy. Well, yeah, you'll get over it. You don't have a choice. Get in here and get to work. Good. That's the way it should be. That's good. Alright, I gotta get back to the people. Since you hate me. Since you don't want to talk to them, I'm gonna tell them what you said about them. Well, the hate comments are coming now because I'm going to tell the people of YouTube the truth about liberal Jews. No. Alright, man. Bye. Liberal Jew says he could not handle the hate comments from you all talking about him if he came on the live stream. Ain't that something? He really thinks people would hate on him. And that's how he is sometimes too. He is like that. Alright, we gotta crank her up a notch. 42 o'clock. Yeah. We gotta stay consistent, huh? Good afternoon there, Positive Vibes. Let me see what is going on here. Hold on. I don't know why the comment didn't come through. Doesn't always do that. Hold up. I don't know why it's doing that, y'all. The comments did not come through the radio. You gotta watch these state troopers down through here now. weather is amazing here. What is the deal here? We've got 70 degrees right now. I don't know what the deal is. Ever since he called, it has been messed up. I don't know. Have you ever used your truck for personal things? No. No, not without asking, no. Nope, I have not. Which I've been with the company my second full week.